All right, guys, let's jump into the 111 homework. Number 1, the function d of x is a transformation of c of x. That sentence tells me that c of x is the original and d of x is the new one. And then they want me to describe a sequence of transformations that can move c of x onto d of x. So here we go. Here's the original. And how did this end up here? Well, the first thing I notice is there's got to be some sort of flipping happening. You might see it as it flipped down. That would make the shape look like this. You may also see it as it flipped horizontally. That would also make the shape look like this. Depending on which one you choose, the next step will be a little different. Because there's also noticing that the middle of them is on different levels tells me that there's some translations happening too. So reflection and translation. Now please remember that according to PEMDAS, addition subtraction must happen last, multiplication happens first. Reflections are multiplication. Translations are addition and subtraction. So we are going to first do the reflection. Now you decide. Do you want to do a horizontal reflection? Then you would have c of negative x. Okay? Let's go with that one first. So if I did a horizontal reflection, this would flip across the y-axis. It would flip left to right. It is currently 1, 2 away from the y-axis. So it will flip another 1, 2 away and end up here. And so now that it's going to flip this way, it's going to be that way. Okay, so this is like my middleman. But now I can see where this has gone. So if I did a horizontal reflection like this, I would then have to work on my translation. Horizontal reflection. So now let's look at what translation's happening. Now that it's facing the right way, it does still appear to have gone down 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3 to the right. So this c of negative x is now going to need to go to the right 3, so that's minus 3. Don't forget the parentheses. We need this negative on the outside. We need it separated from this. And then we need to also go down 2. So outside of the parentheses is where vertical stuff happens. So going down 2 needs to be not inside those parentheses with x. That's the horizontal zone. So right 3 goes in the horizontal zone. That negative is a horizontal reflection. It goes in the horizontal zone. Whereas down 2, that's vertical. It goes outside the zone, the parentheses zone. Okay. So this is one. Oh, wow. I just realized they didn't ask for equations. That is the equation, but they didn't ask for it. This stuff that we wrote before is the answer. So we can describe the transformations that could have done it. It could be a horizontal reflection and translation, where we go down 2 and right 3. Okay, not to beat a dead horse, but let's say you didn't see a horizontal reflection. What if you saw a vertical reflection? It's not wrong. Can you see that green? Yeah. You could totally have seen a vertical reflection. However, if that's what you saw, then this would flip vertically across the x-axis right here. So it would flip almost like in place, like that. So if it did a vertical reflection, now the translation that follows is quite different. From here to get to here, it would have needed to go down 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right. Okay, so I would say that both of these are acceptable answers. Just happens to be what you saw. Okay, let's go look at the next one.